All righty. Hello, guys. Hope all is well. It was good to see some of you guys. Still good to see everybody, but I know everybody's trying to practice physical distancing. I gotta say physical distancing for the course because of safety. Totally understand. But there's a lot of people. There's 32 students in this course, and so there's a lot of you that missed out on the course. So wanted to address a few things. Even though right now we are doing face-to-face meetings, I'll do my best to make sure we'll be socially distant. Just as a FYI, there will be no face-to-face meeting on Monday. So just be mindful of that. The university has deemed it to be a physical distancing type activity week. So make sure that you watch out for my videos. I will do some lectures through this application and I'll post the video up. So I understand some of you guys enjoy rest. So trust me, I was there too. I like rest. But I will be doing this recording of the lectures of what I plan to initially do. So having said all of that, eventually, not right now, but eventually, which I believe eventually will be shortly after Labor Day, this class will be online. But that's not to say that I won't hold these recordings on a regular basis. And I'll do my best to make sure that there's a recording up every Monday, no later than. The environment might change. I might be in my office. That's why I look like a shadow at the moment. Or it might be at my home. Either way, you'll get a lecture out of me. But if you can make face-to-face for the next 2 Mondays, then that is ideal so you can get the notes that you need. But I'll do my very best to keep you engaged. Ideally, what I need for everybody to do is that I need everybody to make sure that they check out this list. This list is a little longer, but as a result, because it is about 13 or 14 of us, what we'll do is that when we finally meet, we'll go to the dance studio, just so we're still staying socially distant. Now, if you're one of the ones that wants to go ahead and just let me just go online, Miss Nesbitt, that's totally fine. I do have a separate list there for you to do that. Okay. Another thing that I need for everybody to do is that I need for everybody to join the Remind app. Okay. The Remind app, let's see if I can find it maybe, hopefully. Okay. So right where your syllabus is, where you need to take your syllabus quiz, as you open your syllabus, I want you to be mindful of joining the Remind app. Okay. This is super important. All right, your Remind app, you would text sports INJU to the number 81010. That way you can get all the notifications from me. That way we can make sure that you're still on task. And make sure you take the syllabus quiz. Make sure you take it till you receive a 100. So there's two things right now that you must do. You must join the Remind app and you must complete the syllabus quiz and get a 100. Okay. And that is the syllabus quiz is in lieu of you doing the student acknowledgement form. I do not want the student acknowledgement form. I want you to do the syllabus quiz. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that you'll see me gradually add one module at a time. And I say that because this course is almost overloaded with a lot of content. Okay. So I want you to just take your time, know your learning pace, figure out your learning schedule since most of your classes are online, and just kind of catch a pace. Okay. Catch your breath, give yourself some grace and find a pace. Okay. So you're going to start out with learning module number 1. Okay. What we did, we went over a good amount of anatomy in terms of anatomical planes. Okay, I'm not going to go over the entire PowerPoint. However, I am going to encourage you guys to review it because there is a quiz on these planes as well as the commonly used anatomical terms of motion. All right, now what I'll do, I'll go right into body tissues. I'll go right into levers. I'll go right into joints and the parts of the skeleton that are critical for you to know. No, we're not going to go over all the bones. Okay. The only bones we're really going to review are primarily the ones in your wrist and the ones in your foot. Those are really the only bones we're going to go over. Hopefully, by the time we get there, learning the bones in your foot and ankle, or excuse me, your ankle and your wrist will be a little bit easier for you because I like to learn through mnemonic devices. So similar to SITS. Okay. Yeah, my goal is to be able to provide you with enough devices and tools because some of you guys are in human anatomy and kinesiology and biomechanics this semester. So some learning tips that you could take with you into other courses. So again, make sure that you go over Learning Module 1, starting with Chapter 7, Introduction of Anatomy. Okay. And what we'll do, we'll just kind of start to glide right through this. As I said, be mindful of your pace because everybody learns at a different pace. And I'm not even going to be on this video long. Studies show that the attention span of somebody learning something in a video is probably every bit of 15 to 20 minutes. So I don't intend to lecture long, but I do plan to provide you with enough tools and devices that you can use for studying. Okay. The syllabus is up there. Again, what I'll do is that through the Remind app, which you must join, I'll put up different prompts that remind you that there's a quiz, there's a test, there's something that needs your attention. Okay. Also through the Remind app, you can also communicate with me. I do have office hours set, and that's not because I'm ignoring people. It's because I'm probably working on something else. But make sure you join the Remind app just so you can get all notifications from me, all reminders. Please don't block me. Trust me, I've had a student that was so irritated with me that they deleted the app. But I understand. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Sometimes I can be overwhelming. But all in all, make sure you go into your Learning Module 1. As I said, you'll get different notifications that lets me know that I'm just lets you guys know that I'm kind of adding stuff. But please do those following things for me, and we'll go right on ahead, and I'll post a recording for basically Chapter 8 and moving forward. Like I said, trying to do my best to cover a good bit of anatomy and kines before we kind of go over just the administrative stuff. But I've also posted my office hours. You can see a totally different hairstyle. Can't help it, but my office hours are posted at the bottom. Okay, that I do hold face-to-face meetings, but it's important that you let me know so we can continue to practice safe physical distancing between each other to reduce the spread of COVID-19 so everything won't go online. So it's ideal for us to stay safe. So if you need to contact me or you need to stop by my office, I am here on Mondays and Wednesdays unless it changes. So be sure you just email me or message me to get some additional information. But that's it. Like I said, 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully I'm under that mark. That's about the pace of everybody's attention span. Okay. I will chat soon.